Alright people, what is up? Welcome back to a new video on this channel. As you guys know, at the time of recording this video, there is only 3 days left of the Legends League season. So it's really important that I lock in a plus 320 today. Make sure I secure a plus 8 with my Root Rider army, as now is the time where all fails will be affecting your final rank finish. I'm going to try and explain my thought process as much as possible during these hits, so let's get right into it. Okay then, first attack of the day, we have a double rage box base. So what am I going to do for this one? I think I can get a really easy spirit walk into this multi-arch tower. Then I'm going to have to enter into one of the rage towers, which might be quite tricky. That hook tower in the core shouldn't be too big of a problem, but yeah, I'm definitely thinking spirit walk into this multi-arch tower compartment here. We should be able to lure the CC in entirety. Hopefully we can get the ice golems out and maybe deal with them on the outside of the base, but right now it looks like this guy's got a rocket balloon CC, and there actually isn't any furnace in there, so that's definitely interesting. Looks like the RC is going to be able to take down what are those things called? The rocket balloons for me. And she's going to continue her journey here through the base. Hopefully we can get this ricochet cannon down, although it is already really low on health. And I think I can probably even save my poison spell for something later in the attack. So that's what I'm going to try and do. That was a bad ice golem. I don't know why I went for an ice golem there. That's not even in range of the X-bow. So definitely dumb play there. But nonetheless, we should still be okay, obviously. Let's go with the ice golem now. And let's go for the first overgrowth very soon, because things are looking very scary already. RC, please chill out. Okay, I'm going to pop Warden ability now. I'm a bit scared of all that damage. And I think I'm just going to play it safe here at the start. I will probably use the poison spell on the minion prince, I think. Because he's obviously the most annoying thing to try and get through. He's probably the best hero in the game in terms of defensively. He's got so much health on defense. So yeah, I'm just going to poison him nice and early here. We're getting our Root Riders walking a little bit, which isn't ideal. Although the RC is going to be able to secure the town hall for me, which is great. Unfortunately, we do have this slightly annoying split with the troops at the moment. And I think the Fox is going to go down here, because RC is really not finding herself in a great place. I'm going to go for the overgrowth like this and take down this rage tower in sections. Warden is lining himself up really nicely with that fire spitter, which obviously doesn't help me out, but it's just the Warden being the Warden. We still have the King and the Queen ability, so we're looking great. I think the RC is going to go down. Unfortunately, we can try and save her, but I don't think we'll be able to with that Tesla X-bow combo right there. And she actually may even just go down to all the traps. Warden lines himself up right nicely into that scatter shot, but as you can see, this one is going to be a 3-star. Hopefully the Warden doesn't go down. Okay, well, the Warden dies. But yeah, as you can see, this one is going to be a triple. Got a little bit close in the end. I'm not really too sure why. Definitely my Warden ability was a little bit too early, but again, I just wanted to be safe. And we did triple regardless, so let's get into the next hit. Let's go. Okay then, next attack of the day, another double rage ring base. I'm so tired of these bases. It's boring. Hopefully we get a nice new fresh meta when the battle modifiers are added to the game. Obviously in hard mode, I feel like we normally see more poison bases, so maybe we'll start to see a poison base meta again. But I'm just so bored of this double rage ring base meta. It is so dry. I've attacked double rage ring bases a million times and it is so boring. But what we're going to do on this one, we're going to go with the RC charge into this multi-arch tower with the goal of then entering into the rage tower on the opposite side there. And unfortunately, the RC is not really playing ball with me. I'm just going to recall here. I don't want to take any unnecessary damage to my Fox or anything. We'll go with the first Ice Golem like so. And unfortunately, that Headhunter might cause me one or two, pardon me, minor issues at the start of this attack. But we are overall looking okay. I'm a bit worried about my Queen. Yeah, kind of running into all that damage. But we're looking okay at the moment. Let's start up the King now. And let's go for the Overgrowth spell. Like so. Perfect. Things are looking great. We're still moving. Need to keep an eye on my Root Rider health, but I think we're looking okay at the minute. In fact, are we looking okay? Yeah, we're looking okay. Okay, the furnace is out. I don't know how that got triggered, and please don't lock onto my... I'm just going to pop the Warden ability, be safe. Make sure that my healers aren't going to be taking damage, because that would really suck. And we're going to be in the same position where we probably need to go for a double overgrowth on the Town Hall. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. I'm going to pop the Queen ability now, and the Warden ability is still helping us through this Rage Tower, although the healers are not doing a great job at the moment. They're kind of just punching. I can't really tell what. And they're also kind of lined up with the Town Hall when the Overgrowth wears off, which is slightly unfortunate. So things are going to fizzle out a little bit here as everything kind of splits up and, you know, the timings are slightly off and bits. But we can go with the Super Barb there. We can save the King ability for as long as we possibly need. We'll freeze the Crusher Mortar. And yeah, this one is definitely going to be a 3-star. Much better than the last attack. But as I said, I'm so bored of this base meta. It feels like it's just double Rage Ring bases or double Rage Box bases. Every single attack is so boring. But let's get into the next attack of the day. Okay, then, next attack of the day. Another double Rage Ring base. What a surprise. Wow, this is so exciting and fresh and new. Anyways, what am I going to do for this base? I think I want to try and get a Town Hall entry of sorts. And it's really tricky because every single corner of this base is pretty well defended by defenses, funnily enough. So I'm just going to panic and go into this Ricochet Cannon. I'm hoping to kind of turn into that Rage Tower afterwards. Obviously, we're going to be in range of the Town Hall here at the start. Which is obviously not going to be that great. So I may need to go for a double... Although she may even go and get the Town Hall for me. That is literally perfect. That is much better than what I was planning. So thank you, RC. And maybe we could even get that Mono down. It's a bit of a stretch, maybe. We'll try and do it. Okay, she doesn't go to the Mono. She goes to the Scatter. That's fine. We can still get the Scatter shot down. Unfortunately, we take a bit of damage there from the Scatter shot. But we'll go into this top side now. Bit worried about that Fire Spitter. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. That Mono maybe doesn't feel like using an Overgrowth spell in the core to kind of distract it or whatever. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to go for here yet. In fact, could I reach? No, I don't think I could. I'm going to... Okay, well, I want to get rid of this Fire Spitter because that Fire Spitter is going to be really quite annoying otherwise. Queen's really low on health. I think that was from that Expert at the start that locked onto her. I didn't think it would do that much damage. But it looks like the RC should go in and grab the Mono in a moment, in theory. But let's see. Yeah, we're going to get a really awkward split of troops here, maybe. No, we're good. Okay, perfect. Everyone's doing a great job so far. Very worried about that raised up Crusher Mortar in just a moment here. So I need to be very careful that I overgrowth that and it doesn't literally destroy me in 2 hits. Because when it's raised up, it's even worse. I'll pop the Queen ability. I accidentally misclicked the RC ability there. We probably could swag it in this attack because we didn't need it to take down the core. And we're looking pretty solid at the moment. We've still got a while to go. One more Rage Tower to get through. I'll drop my Skelly spell down here and hopefully the... oh, man. Pardon me. Hopefully the Overgrowth wears off soon enough and hopefully the RC doesn't... Yeah, she's dead. The RC is totally dead. This one's going to fizzle out now, unfortunately. We had that awkward split of troops and the Warden's kind of not in a great spot at all. But no matter what, this is going to be a 3-star. Although there is a Rage Tower here, there's not actually a whole lot of damage. It's just a Scatter Shot, an Air Expo and a Multi-Arch Tower. So looks can be deceiving. This Rage Tower isn't actually that scary. And as you can see, you probably could have swagged the King ability. So very happy with this attack. Let's get into next hit of the day. Okay, then next attack of the day, and wow, this is really unique. This guy's actually switched out the Rage Towers for Poison Towers. Wow, we are really innovating here. I think actually the Spirit Walk into maybe that area could be good, but I'm kind of scared to go into there. Don't want to go into that Crush Mortar at the start. I think I'm going to go for the Spirit Walk into this Ricochet Cannon merge fast fire cannon thing. Also, I thought about it the other day. I was going to make a Twitter post or X post, whatever you want to call it. When's the last time anyone's seen that little like crow geared up tower? No one uses that because it's absolutely trash. It majorly needs a buff because that thing really does suck. Not going to lie. We're looking great at this Spirit Walk at the moment. We're getting some really nice value down and hopefully we can get maybe a Scatter Shot down as well. Come on, Fox. Don't be an idiot and hurry up. And you know what, we probably could have even got a Poison Tower down if I wasn't... Oh, we trigger both Poison Towers. That is solid. Okay, let's go into this side. Oh, why do I go into this side? This is definitely the worst side. Okay, who really cares? We should still be good. Let's go with everything in as usual. It's going to be a little bit tricky at the start here because the other side poison tower, the other side fire spitter may be quite annoying, but we'll see. Okay, there's the furnace finally coming out. We'll overgrowth like this. This was my plan with the overgrowth spell. Okay, King is really getting ahead of himself right now, and that does kind of suck. Nice skelly spell there though, and it's actually almost splashing on my King, which is bonkers. That thing is so ridiculous. Anyways, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. I'm going to keep pushing. Why is the King walking inward? I'm very scared of this crushing mortar. Let's freeze it. And of course... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. Oh, golly gosh. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Please don't kill me, crushing mortar. Whew. Okay, I accidentally pressed the Queen ability instead of the RC ability as well, by the way. Man, I'm so scared of the crushing mortar. I'm not even going to lie. That thing is so scary. Queen, please get the town hall down. Thank you. We're looking great at the moment, though. Second overgrowth is going to wear off anytime soon. And, yeah, there's a lot of traps in this side of the base, which I wasn't actually expecting. That is slightly weird. Anyways, we can hold the King ability until the 92% mark, as usual. And hopefully the Warden doesn't just run right into that scatter shot. But he is going to run right into that scatter shot. So, looks like the Warden's going to die again, but who even cares? It's just a natural thing now. Warden just wants to die on most of these attacks. But yeah, we're coming in now. 92%. Come on, everyone. Let's work a little bit faster, please. There we go. Pop the King ability now, and that will clear all the rest of the defenses. And yeah, this one is a nice little 3-star. Doesn't look as crushed because the Warden died, but you guys know this base was absolutely crushed. So let's get into the next hit of the day. Okay, then, diving right into the next base, we have a double rage setup. Now, I've slightly changed my approach on this style of base, but I think it's going to work on this base. I'm a bit worried because this base is a little bit all over the place. Here's what I'm going to try and do, though. I'm going to go into this multi-arch tower side here. My plan is to enter into this rage tower afterwards, overgrowth like this fire spitter, merge cannon, build a hut, inferno tower area there. And kind of let my root riders go up to the town hall, go around, and we'll kind of end on this backside area. Hopefully we can get some of this value down. That'd be great if we get like the mono down or something like that. And I may even just give my... Oh, she's going to go into the expo. That is not what I wanted, but I guess it's okay. Fine, we'll go with it. Okay, let's go with the... Go with the... What's that thing called? Oh, I just misplaced root rider. That does kind of suck. Never actually done that in my life, so I don't know why I just did that right then. Anyways, we're looking okay at the moment. Rage tower is very, very scary, and I missed the fire spitter. I'm such a silly person. So yeah, that's just like unnecessary damage that's going to be on us right now. But again, it is all my fault, and we're getting this really bad split of root riders in the core and king and heroes on, well, not the core. I'm going to go for an early second overgrowth spell because that fire spitter and inferno tower combo is not very kind to me at all. But we're looking okay at the moment. Let's just hope the RC can kind of stay a-okay and hope that the heroes can catch up eventually. I'm going to try maybe wall break the queen into the base. Let's go for the RC ability now because I kind of need her to go in and grab this core for me. Yeah, this core is going to be tricky to deal with, because things are kind of going out and we want them to be going inward. So we'll pop the king ability, try and force a couple of things in. Okay, yeah, that is not a nice crusher mortar. That is going to slant my warden, which does kind of suck. I think as long as the RC is staying up here, we should be okay. It's going to get a little bit tight. Okay, RC is going to go down because the fox didn't do its job. Things are going to get tight here. It doesn't look it, but those two heroes are going to cause me a lot of issues. Luckily, the king is kind of... Sorry, the queen is hanging back and punching a wall. Okay, yes, and they're going to go forward and tank for her, which is great. I think we have... Oh, Headhunter's doing a great job there on the minion prince. Come on, queens. Come on, guys. Let's go. Okay, let's go with the super barb here. Things are getting close. That giant is taking a ton of damage here. And I don't know if we have the time, but I think we have the time. Giant is moving really fast. And yeah, this one got really close. Definitely, again, my fault. I swagged a root rider effectively, and I also really messed up the first overgrowth spell. I don't know how I managed that. And that definitely really did harm me later into the attacks. I had to go with like an early second overgrowth spell. And then things didn't like turn back into the core. Root rider split. Some died. You know, you get the drill. But a triple is a triple. King, queen still alive. Not too bad. Let's get into the next hit of the day. Okay, next attack of the day, double rage setup. I think I attacked this base yesterday, and what I did is I went into this this archer tower, bomb tower section here. And I kind of just overgrowth the core and kind of work around the core. We'll see how it goes this time. I think I probably slightly misplaced my RC off to this side a bit too much. So she's going to go into the rage tower, which isn't ideal. Although it's not going to be the end of the world. I just kind of really wanted to get that air defense down. Make sure we have this funnel set. As opposed to getting more value. But yeah, she gets lured by the queen, which is definitely my fault. We'll let her take down the queen. And we're just going to have to hope that she doesn't... I can't talk. We're just going to have to hope that the path doesn't get messed up here by that air defense. I don't think it should. But, you know, it's not really like I want to take the risk. We'll go with the first overgrowth spell. Yeah, okay, we're looking great. There's no way things are going to split there, right? I mean, there's just no chance. Anyways, we will poison the furnace. Things are looking great at the minute. King is hopefully going to do some tanking for those root riders. Otherwise, they're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Queen's actually going to go in with the root riders, which I definitely like. Wow, we are taking a lot of damage right now for no apparent reason. We only have the town hall on us, so I don't know how we just took that much damage. Okay, I'm panicking on the second overgrowth. We'll go with something like this. Yeah, that's nice. Hopefully RC doesn't split and go the wrong way. And we'll try and wall break this king in. King's kind of lagging behind a little bit, which does kind of suck. And RC does still have the fox up, so that's good. We'll pop the queen ability now and also pop king ability because, yeah, it should go inward, which is what we want, obviously. Normally I'd save it for, like, back-end cleanup, but I think that's just, like, a really bad way of using the king ability. And things are kind of overshooting this hook tower, which is not ideal, obviously. RC is going to run right into that mono. And that hook tower is doing quite a lot of work for the defender. So again, it's going to come down to it here. I think we definitely have enough to get through it, but it's just not nice that I'm not able to crush this base. You know, I should be able to crush this base, and I don't think it's crushed necessarily. But we'll see here. We're still making our way through this section, but yeah, you can see, like, things are just getting overwhelmed and picked off one by one. I think we've lost all the root riders now. But we do have the giant in there. I think all the healers are alive. The warden is alive. The king's alive. So overall, pretty happy with this one. And this guy's using the cyber scenery. I don't know if you guys have seen the new scenery. I think it's called the cosmic scenery, maybe. Dude, that thing is so sick. I don't know how it's not like one of those 32 pound sceneries. It's ridiculous. They charge 32 pounds for one scenery. But this one, 10 pounds. It's like 15 US. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to buy it because it looks sick. Anyways, let's get into the next hit of the day, and yeah, let's go. Okay, second to last attack of the day, and surprise, surprise, another double rage ring base. Wow, I'm so excited to attack this base. Anyways, I've seen this base a million times now. This one's actually quite old in terms of double rage ring bases. And I kind of just always do the same redirect with my RC. You can see I don't actually need to use an Invispell for the first cycle there because there's like no damage on the outside of this base. And yeah, I think I'm looking good at the moment. Minion Prince does get a shot off on my RC, which does kind of suck. But again, as long as it's on my Fox, it doesn't really matter. And we'll get this Ricochet Cannon down. And we'll probably recall after that. I'm going to say, yeah, we'll recall after this. Come on, RC. Well done, RC. And we'll go with an Ice Golem here. Ice Golem here. Root Riders, as usual. You guys know the drill by now. It's normally Queen before the Root Riders. And there we go. Yeah, we're looking great at the moment. Queen has set up the path nicely, so the roots go back into that mono after grabbing that arch tower. And we'll go with the first overgrowth spell like this. Just try and make sure that scat shot isn't going to be doing any damage whilst we path around this outer ring of defenses. So yeah, looking solid at the moment. I think the CC is coming out, maybe not yet. There we go. So okay, king and queen are kind of lagging behind, which is going to cause me some issues potentially with my... That is a lot of damage. I'm very scared right now. Okay, we'll go with the second overgrowth now. I'm also just invis because things are getting very quickly overwhelmed. Warden ability is healing up. Okay, yeah, we're looking good. Okay, that was scary for a second there. I'm not going to lie. Things were looking like they were going to get a little bit overwhelmed, but we're all good. Warden does go down to 2 builder huts, unfortunately. I don't know how I've let that happen. And okay, RC is going to run right into a lot of damage. So yeah, she's just going to die. I'm going to let her die. I don't really care. There's no point in trying to keep her alive. She is just dead. the second that she decided to run right into the enemy minion prince and a giant rage tower of giant rage tower damage. Gonna pop king ability, get to this rage tower section nice and quick, and yeah, as you guys can see, this is a 3-star. So yeah, another plus 320 today. Since I've started locking in, I have definitely been back up to the right form on this army, although most of these attacks are getting quite close, which does slightly worry me. It always seems to be like the back end rage towers, and it's not that big of a deal, but I feel like I want to be crushing bases so that hopefully you guys watching can also crush the bases. Does that make sense? Anyways, that is all I have for you guys in today's video. We'll get into the recap, but most of you guys click off the video now, so that makes me sad. But let's get into recap right now. Let's go. Just kidding, we still need to watch the 8th attack of the day, which was actually the first attack of the day. This attack was really messy, and also the audio was really messy when I was just trying to get things to work. So I've decided to move it to the end of the video instead of it being at the start. So anyways, here I was like, okay, that rage tower on the opposite side, that's where all of the damage is really densely packed. So in theory, a Spirit Walk on this side should be able to get me a nice amount of value. Now I was hoping here that she maybe would go to the crow tower thing, and I think at this point I was saying like, wait, have I ever seen a crow tower in literally 100 years? Like, no one uses that anymore. Anyways, I was hoping she would go there, and then afterwards maybe go and grab the town hall for me, but in the end she didn't. And unfortunately the fox does go down, which was definitely the first issue here. That town hall definitely sucks when you attack the town hall, because it just does so much damage to the fox, and that really does suck. Anyways, we get the multi-inferno tower down, and we get a really nice amount of Spirit Walk value. I heard the raise tower trigger, and I was like, okay, should I go that side, should I not? But I decided not doing that. Maybe that was my first mistake of this attack. We can see starting up the king. Root Riders are doing their thing. Unfortunately, the RC is kind of getting a little bit eager, as she does, and running ahead of everyone, and especially with the fox, that is not ideal. Now, this was such a dumb overgrowth. I don't know why I overgrowth the town hall when I was locked onto it. So that definitely caused me a couple of issues during this attack. I think, yeah, Warden ability now as we enter into this rage tower, and you can see I missed the fire spitter. So that thing's just doing like a bunch of unnecessary damage that I shouldn't be taking because I accidentally misclicked the overgrowth, and I did it again. I had to overgrowth the mono. I'm pretty sure it locked onto my RC there, so I was like, okay, I'll save my RC with the overgrowth. And then I still got this damn fire spitter facing me, and then you can see, because I overgrowth the town hall there when I didn't need to whatsoever, I had to send in the remaining super barbs. I almost didn't get the town hall down. And yeah, this one definitely could have gone a lot worse. You can see that fire spitter is now raged up. Like, that thing is ridiculous. Obviously, Warden lines himself right up with the monolith when the overgrowth wears off, so he gets instantly sniped. The giant, instead of going and getting mono down, he decides to go and punch some skeletons with the king and, you know, do king giant activities. And yeah, this one got really, really close. At this point, I was like, damn, I think my audio isn't correctly recording. And I was also thinking, hold on a minute, this attack really sucks. And it's definitely, obviously, my fault. Like, I obviously just wasn't like, warmed up properly or something. I hadn't done any, like, warm-up attacks, like FCs and all that. And here I was really stuck between what to freeze. But I decided to go with the Crusher Mortar. Because Diggy stunned the Fire Spitter. That Fire Spitter literally almost killed everything. And then the Diggy stuns the Crusher Mortar. And yeah, it did get really close, but it was a 3-star regardless. So that's all that really matters, right? But yeah, really, really close there. And yeah, that is all the hits for today's video. That is a nice plus 320, as you can see. But let's now get into the recap for today's video. Let's go. Okay, there we go. All of the attacks for today are done. We're at 6,267 trophies, so not too bad there. Overall, pretty nice Leisure Day. We did get the plus 320, and not really much else to say apart from that. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you did learn something, of course, as always. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a brand new video. Goodbye.